Just because your specific person is married, that doesn't give you an excuse to think, oh, I can't manifest my specific person. Oh my God, it's all hope is lost. You know, guys, I think it's about time that, ladies and gentlemen, you guys grow some balls. Okay. It's called manifesting for a reason. All right. You have to go so far into your end that you don't even know who you are anymore. You have to become a different version of yourself, okay? And that new version of yourself is not going to be crying like a little baby just because there is another piece of skin that is within proximity of the specific person in the 3D, okay? It's bogus, guys. It's nonsense. That is not enough proof for you to think that all hope is lost. There's, first of all, many ways you can go about this. If it's really that bad, just revise it and say, they've never been with anybody else but me. Matter of fact, they were a virgin before they met me. And I'm the only person that they ever had and they ever will have. You can say that even while they're in the marriage. And I not only promise you, I guarantee you that if you stay in that end, you will get your SP. But the problem is, nobody stays in that end. Nowadays, everybody wants things like that. Just because they read on Reddit that Billy over here got his SP 2 hours later. But if you really look closely at that Reddit post, go the fuck back to that Reddit post. I swear to God, most of the times it was just a text message that they manifested in 2 months. Right? So now just because Billy got a notification on his cellular device, all of a sudden you're expecting for your SP to knock on the door, get on their knees, and propose to you. Like, guys, they don't even show that in fucking Nickelodeon films, okay? Let's wake up here for a second. Don't you want this to be natural, okay? If they are in a situation where they have a third party, first of all, I understand that it might seem like it sucks, but let's look at the statistics really quick. The divorce rate is 50%, okay? That doesn't include the other 50% that could have people who are just together for the kids, the other 50% who are still married but are cheating on their spouse currently, and vice versa. And by the way, if they're not married, you can still apply the same rules, because if this is what happens in marriages, imagine what happens in regular boyfriend and girlfriend relationships. Look, develop the assumption that, for example, if you are a guy trying to manifest a girl, develop the assumption that all guys suck, that they're betas, that you're the only one who knows how to do it. That way, even when you do see that they're in the third party, you're just over there yawning in the corner like, okay, are you done? Yeah, okay, either ways. My turn, boom. If you're a woman, say, yeah, I know her pussy smells like fucking fish. I'm the only fucking vagina in this world that can please a man. That's the extreme. Or you can just say that no woman is as sexy as me. No woman is as perfect as me. Yeah, they might be pretty, but pretty women get cheated on all the time, but not perfect women. And that's who you are. Develop a strong assumption and then stay in that assumption. Not just for 4 days, forever. And if you can stay in that assumption, honest to God, that's all you really need. But I know some of you guys are going to be like, fuck, it's been 2 months and nothing. Okay, so go to your imagination. Whenever you're lonely, whenever you want your SP, whenever you're lonely, whenever you're horny, if you make an imaginal scene, and honestly, the shorter the better. If you make an imaginal scene that you can get an anchor detail that you will never forget, that will stay in your subconscious, you will be able to leave out of that imaginal scene and not only touch them, but it'll touch you so well that you can always go back to that anchor scene and look at it not as, oh, a little cute technique, I'm getting better at this. No, you'll look at it as something that already happened, as a memory. For example, I think by the first 5 minutes of this video, you can probably tell what type of scenes I watch, but because YouTube is, you know, blankety blank blank, before I get demonetized, if we want to keep it simple, imagine that you guys are on a very romantic date. You and your specific person, right? And by the way, the same thing works for money. I mean, that one's easy. Just imagine imagine the feeling of the cover on your phone and then you looking at a screen in your bank app with the number that you want. Or you are in a conversation. If you don't know exactly what total you're gonna get, have a conversation with your friend and they'll be like, bro, I need 80K. And you're like, again? If you have a scene where your friend is like, I need 80K, and you're like, again, that means that you're used to giving people 80K. Like nothing. And you're not even mad. You're just like eating your donut. Or your fucking Dubai muffins. Again, dude? Whatever, man. Just have it back by sunset. You know what I mean? Just fuck it. Okay? You don't always have to look at the details, right? But for a specific person, okay, you can either feel their hair while, you know, you're touching their face and then they kiss your hand and then they're like, I love you. Or you can feel their hand touching your face and they say, I love you. I'm so glad that we're together, right? Or an inside joke. Don't focus on what t-shirt they're wearing. Don't focus on if it was a Wednesday or if they farted. Just imagine one detail max that you can anchor that is so strong that it makes you feel like it's real, and then boom, you've just created your scene. And I would loop that until you're satisfied, and then it's forever a memory. And you no longer can say that it never happened, because once the 3D shows you that they're ignoring you, you can always say it already did. You can say, I don't give a fuck what the 3D showed me. Who gives a shit? It's already done. Go back to that memory, because your subconscious doesn't know the difference, is more blind than Stevie Wonder. So just like you take Stevie Wonder to the Family Dollar and you tell him that you're in the Gucci store, he would not understand the difference. It's the same thing with subconscious. Just tell it that you were already there, and it will take you there. Okay? And affirmations. Don't just say, I'm love, I'm perfection, I'm beautiful, I'm in a relationship. Say that the fucking Beatles resurrected from the grave to make a whole fucking discography of love songs just specifically about you and your SP. Okay? Tell yourself that you are the reason why they wake up every single morning. That they cannot eat, sleep, or breathe apart from your permission. Tell yourself not only affirmations about them, but affirmations more importantly about you. That Zeus worships you. Adonis sucks your dick. Okay? Aphrodite licks your balls. Okay? Adonis eats you out. Whatever. Zeus worships you. Even the sleep paralysis demons are afraid of you because of how amazing you are. Okay? What does that do? It doesn't just manifest self-concept. It doesn't just manifest SP. It manifests money. It manifests everything. Everything goes well. Because I've noticed that the one thing that has always attracted SPs is when everything is going well. I wake up in a good mood. I know exactly what video I'm going to make. You know, at work, everything just is in flow state. Even when I wake up in the morning, the shirt is not always getting stuck on the fucking hanger like every single morning when I'm having a bad day. It's like everything is smooth. Okay? I don't accidentally drop my keys and I have to keep fucking bouncing around to go pick everything up. Everything is just ready, organized. Green lights everywhere in the traffic stop. Even if that's not what you're experiencing in the 3D, tap into the times in the past where you felt that way and just copy and paste those states. And I promise you, if you stay in those routines of life, I'm not saying you can never slip up, but like the scriptures say, it's not the man who falls 7 times, but it's the man who rises. So keep rising and keep going back to that over and over and over and over again. And I promise you, if you stay there, it does not matter if they have a whole roster of hoes. You will win them all over on the battlefield. Okay? But invest in your reality, guys. If you need more help and this video wasn't enough, that's great. Fine. Perfect. The links are in the description. What the hell are you waiting for? Book a call with me. And join the channel membership. And if you want to know what's so important about that, go to the posts on this channel and check it out for yourself. I'm Neil Arthos, baby, the next Abdullah. I'll see you soon.